Hi, it's Craig Plestis from Smart Dog Media. I want to thank KOCA for hosting this event, the K-Format Virtual Screenings in the U.S. It's providing a great opportunity for American buyers to have first access to the latest Korean TV formats. And it's also making it so both parties can virtually meet during these unprecedented times. It's really difficult out there to get your products known, and this is just one way to make it happen. And I say thank you, KOCA. I think there's a lot of differences and a lot of different similarities as well for Korean content and American content. What I personally love about Korean content, it feels fresh. It feels like there's unlike a lot of other content from other places around the globe. And I think that's what makes it attractive for American audiences to find it and to watch it. Case in point, Masked Singer. There was nothing like Masked Singer anyplace else in the American marketplace. And when it first came here, it blew up. Gigantic characters, great music, spectacle of performance, and most of all, the guessing game. And we didn't see anything like that. And to be fresh is really important. That's a great question. I think, from the shows so far that I've had that originate from Korea, Masked Singer, I Can See Your Voice, My Little TV, which we call here Celebrity Show Off, they all embody the same thing. They're fresh and they're not derivative. And I think you see audiences around the world, and especially in America, are rejecting TV shows that are derivative and seem like everything else. Masked Singer is exceptionally fresh. And I Can See Your Voice is also fresh. It's a guessing game of finding out who's a good singer and who's a bad singer. And it's working phenomenal here in America. And then also with My Little TV, it's also fresh and also something that can be done in COVID times. So there's a little bit that each one shares in its DNA, and the main thing is that it's fresh and not derivative. And that's really what makes it attractive for myself and also for the American audience. It's very interesting to find new Korean products. There's a lot of people now obviously looking at Korea and looking at formats. So it's not the easiest to say that I can find the best new one, but I really try to make it my goal. I love Korea, and I really think there's a lot of growth potential in new formats that are originating there to come to America. So what I look back again, as I mentioned before, something that's fresh, something that's not derivative. That's not going to sell here in America or around the world. So, and Korea does take chances when other countries don't. And they're willing to, I don't want to say fail, but in a sense, you have to fail to succeed. In the same way that when we brought the Masked Singer to the US market, we were willing to fail because it was so different, so weird. And so when you go bold like this, you have to be willing to risk it all. And so that's a little bit what I'm trying to find out right now is what formats around Korea as a whole, it feels different, and that excites me personally, because I know if I get excited, another buyer or another viewer will get excited by looking at that format. So that's a little bit of what I look at. I don't want to give all the keys to the kingdom what I do to find the formats, but I'm constantly looking, and I hope more doors open to me around Korea and with other broadcasters as well. And I'd love to make more hits here in the US with Korean content. To work with Korea, it's really just a luxury. I've had one of the best experiences in my life working with different Korean broadcasters and producers. They're really receptive and really good partners. That, for myself, is exceptional in my career, to find such just bonding that I've had in my time with all Korean partnerships that I've had. So I think the advice is, be willing. Don't let the language barrier stop you from understanding different Korean content and working with other partners. It really will open up a lot of doors. Go to Korea, visit it, go meet the different people there. I think there's a wealth to explore within Korea, and also just partnerships to create brand new ideas, with the different broadcasters as well to bring to the world stage. My overall journey for making screen content, it really goes down to, as I've said before, being fresh, being original. I've spent my life and my career, in every success I've had was doing something that no one else has done. I did America's Got Talent and variety shows when no one else was doing variety at all in America. I launched Deal or No Deal here in the States because no one was doing game shows overall on American broadcast TV at that time. It was fresh and different. So sometimes being first is really good, and by being first, you also have to be the best. So I would recommend, that's my big recommendation, pivot. Don't do what everyone else is doing. Do something different, be first, but really try your best to be the best. I just want to say thank you, KOCA. Great opportunity, and I wish you great success with the festival. And I think, and hopefully everyone enjoys all the content that they're viewing, and they buy a lot. Good luck.